I've heard that now Trump is trying to get immunity from the International Court of Justice. And you have to ask yourself, why? Who asked for immunity? The only people who ask for immunity are the ones that know they're guilty. I mean, that's a fact. And so I know that a lot of people are worried that he's actually going to get immunity and that his war crimes are going to go unanswered. And that's not going to happen. Okay. I mean, the US wasn't even a part of the organization that initially made the International Court of Justice. So there's just no standing. Okay. And so when, in this particular case, when a president asks for immunity, the law, the statutes, and all of the areas of regulations will not permit that to happen. I just saw a video, it's gone viral now, of a Somali American, a US citizen, okay, that was tackled by a masked man, dragged in the snow with handcuffs on, and all kinds of bad stuff. I mean, he was very well spoken. He said that he tried to show on his phone he had his passport card and they declined. They declined everything. He said he's a U.S. citizen and they declined everything. Go, well, we're going to take you in until we prove, until you prove it. Minus the fact that he already had proof. It's not the burden of the U.S. citizen to be dragged in to prove that they're U.S. citizen. There has to be some kind of evidence, some kind of indicia of what is going on that the person's not a US citizen. Okay. They're just targeting everybody. Okay. This guy was from Somalia. They just targeted him, took him in the snow. And then after they dragged him all the way there to the detention facility, and somebody allowed him to show his phone that he was, which he had his passport card on, his US passport card. They then said, you just have to walk home in the snow. I mean, he barely, he just had regular clothes on. So finally, he got his parents to pick him up. But he made a good point at the end of his video. He said, if someone like him, where everything is on video and it's being distributed through social media, and the masked agents know it's on video and still do that, he said, imagine what they're doing to US citizens and other people who are not even on video, where there's no proof, okay? And I agree with them. So, bottom line here is that Trump's not going to get immunity. He's asking for immunity because he knows he committed war crimes. Okay, you look at the murders that happened in waters by Venezuela. There was no proof of who they were. There was no indication who they were. They didn't know, and they just killed a bunch of people on the boat, and then they killed more people who were hanging off the side of the boat. So it's just clear international crimes, clear murder, clear war crimes. That's going to ultimately come out. Okay. So given that, um, we'll just keep fighting. We'll just keep bringing this to the attention. You can see that all of the fighting that we're doing is making a mark. Do you know why? Because special elections all over the country are going Democratic. In this year alone, with special elections, there's been a gain of 25 Democratic seats, in whatever they are, whether it's mayor or whatever. There's been 25 that have increased from last year. And you know how many Republicans? 0. Okay. People are fed up with it. They're tired of it. No matter how much Trump gets on and says the economy's doing well and the prices are doing well and this and that, people know the truth. The people who voted for him know the truth, and everybody's tired of it. So I can feel it in the air. The winds of change are coming, and they're coming for Democrats, for people who help people. Okay. All right. Have a good day.